Classic Maplestory is coming! Yes, you guys heard that right. Maplestory is finally getting a classic server. This has been something that players have been asking for a long time, including me. I made an entire video about it. And we've had Artale in the past and classic Maplestory and all the private servers be super popular. And they are finally going to make an official version, which is huge because everybody has been waiting for some sort of official way to play this game. And from what I can tell and what I've seen online, people say that it is going to be integrated into the official GMS client and probably won't be like a separate game because they talked about, like, I think somebody said they talked about heroic servers. We'll watch the video and we'll see it for ourselves. But I am super excited for this. So let's get into the video and do our live reaction.
And now, to celebrate 20 years, we are excited to introduce Global Maplestory Classic World, a nostalgic experience crafted just for Global Maplestory players.
Oh my god, this is the
Classic
original.
World is a faithful recreation of...
Interesting. So they have this whole situation where the UI looks a little bit different, right? So clearly, in the past, this bottom UI stretched all the way to the sides of the screen. And this one doesn't. Maybe it's to like make up for like new resolution, but they have the map here, which is interesting. But we'll keep a look.
The old school Maplestory experience built by a team that understands what made early Maplestory so special, and to help make
they have a
this
separate team
as
doing
true
this.
to
That's
the
cool.
original as possible. The development team includes Nemi.
Nemi? Who's that?
The first lead developer and team leader of early Maplestory, Nemi.
Ooh.
How was it developing Maplestory back then?
Oh,
And
that's
what are
cool.
you
She was on the
bringing from
Maplestory
that
team back
experience
then.
to Classic World?
I was lucky to be one of the very first designers to join the original team when we just started in 2001.
God damn.
I helped
Long
shape
time
the
ago. Oh, okay. So this is what I was talking about earlier, right? So it looks like there is a wide screen situation here, but for some reason the UI is like this. Maybe it's like placeholder. Hopefully it's just placeholder because it does look a little bit awkward having like the UI be like so small and then like the rest of the screen showing up and also chat showing up right here. Like that is a little bit weird, but you know, maybe this will get ironed out a little bit later. I mean, this level UI thing also looks a little bit weird, but those are all little nitpicky things.
early days of Maplestory.
Follow me playing
when the game
Drop
first launched
Quest
in
in
Korea.
Market.
I was
Buy
in
his
charge
house.
of designing almost all of its early content. It was so much fun.
Okay, cool.
working
Clearly
with
they
the
are
original
really
Maplestory
hitting on
team
the
to
nostalgic
create it.
factor.
Now, based on those experiences and memories,
Ooh, something that I noticed here, and that I mean, maybe this is just like they haven't finished the game, but I think this is the one map to the left of Henny currently, and that used to be Henny C's hunting ground, and this is not it, and that is a classic staple of old school Maplestory. So I'm hoping that maybe this is a different map and I'm just mistaken, but not sure I like that.
we are bringing back the nostalgic feel of early Maplestory in a new way. Let me
Actually, I think that was one map to the right of Henny, the old one. So maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. Yeah, no, that was one map to the right of old Henny, now that I think about it. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay, sneaky what we're
show
looking
you a
at.
sneak peek of what we are working on.
Spare Meso.
As someone who's played for a long time, I'm excited to bring
Drop
back
game?
the original Maplestory experience. I know what the game was like when it first launched it, and have many ideas for how to bring it back carefully.
I agree that working on Classic World is an honor for us, both as original developers and as fellow players. Let's now learn more about Classic World. So Nemi,
Right.
what is
What are you
Classic
going to reveal?
World?
What are you going to give
Classic
us?
World is a faithful recreation of the early Maplestory
Okay,
experience.
a
made
faithful
by
recreation.
A team that knows
That means they're
what
going to
made
make it
Maplestory
similar.
special from the beginning.
Very
We've
similar,
been
as close as
planning this
possible.
for a long time, and we want to create a meaningful connection between the past and present. Classic World will be a special milestone for 20th anniversary.
Farm those
Just
panlets,
like the
baby.
heroic and interactive world
Oh, see, look, just like the heroic and interactive
Global
worlds in Global
Maplestory.
Maplestory,
Classic
Classic
World
World
will be
a
a
full part of
GMS.
GMS. Okay, so that's what I was talking about earlier that I saw online. So this is really cool because it looks like you'll be able to just like open up Maplestory and select it from like a server menu setting. And then like he's like, oh, this is gonna be Chronos, this is gonna be Scania, and this is gonna be the classic world. So you won't have to like download a separate client on it, which will be really nice because you can swap between the different versions if you're playing the other versions of MapleStory as well. And it also encourages other people to play it because they don't have to download a separate client. Especially if you're comparing to like MapleStory Worlds and Artale, which is completely a separate thing, right? This is going to be really nice and probably help a lot with the player base, in my opinion. So that's a really good design choice if that's how it is going to be.
Players will be able to create brand new characters and experience a faithful recreation of early MapleStory, while also enjoying quality of life additions from GM.
Okay, quality of life additions. Okay, this is really important because in my opinion, right, and maybe I'm wrong, not everybody's gonna agree with this, but I don't actually think people want a true one-to-one recreation of old school MapleStory. I think there's a population of that, but I don't think that that is a big population. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are like, oh, I want a one-on-one, one-to-one, right? I think that a lot of people, if they were to play old school MapleStory today, like how it was back then, I really don't think a lot of people would actually like that experience because there's a lot of things and a lot of inconveniences that old school MapleStory had that were fixed in GMS right now in the modern kind of designs that make the game overall more enjoyable to play. Now, it's not going to be everything, but hopefully they're going to do things that will still keep with the spirit of the original MapleStory, but also have the modern trappings of an MMO and make it more, I guess, up to the 2025 standards. And this is looking like what they're trying to do at least, which I think is good news.
MS to even further enhance player experience. We hope to recreate all the features and qualities that made early MapleStory special, while also looking toward the future and collaborating with fellow Maplers
it looks like
to create.
This whole playtest is definitely not in Korea. These people are very much not Korean, from what I can see. So I guess they came to the global area, like LA, I guess, and set up with the people here and had them playtest and record this, which is pretty cool.
The best classic world.
Because I think this is only for GMS, from what I know.
We'll be sharing more in the month ahead. So stay tuned and get ready to release.
Oh, there's Honey on the ground. Okay,
We'll be
it is
revealing more details in the second half of 2025 with the official announcement happening at our offline event.
Ooh.
Oh wait, don't you have somewhere to be?
So we're probably looking like a year out is my guess, if that's the case.
Bye.
So that's the end of it. I'm guessing, so they said they're going to be announcing more at their offline event, which I believe MapleFest is in October, November, something like that. So I guess that means we're probably not going to get the game until at least 2026, which is a little bit of a bummer. But, hey, they announced it, and I'm super happy and excited for this to come out. I'm definitely going to be playing this when it comes out, and I'll probably try to cover as much as I can in terms of old school MapleStory news on this channel. So if you want to keep up with the latest, be sure to hit that sub button so you can get a notification whenever I do come out with relevant content. But guys, that about wraps up this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are excited about this, as excited about it as I am. Because the moment I saw it, I literally I was in bed and I hopped out of bed. This is super awesome. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully you guys are as well. But that about wraps up this video. I'll see y'all on the next one. All right, guys. Peace.